So have you tried all these things, Govin? Text boxes, drop downs,
Yeah,
link
yes, sir.
buttons.
Yes, but yes, sir.
Yeah, have you tried all these things? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Today we will see um, drop down we have seen and checkboxes. Some other elements we'll see. We'll try today. Open Eclipse.
Sir, unable to see your screen, sir.
Yeah, not yet shared.
Okay. Sir, you went to Kanipakama, sir.
Yeah, yes, ma.
But the TV news telling that the rain is heavy, right? In the
Let us open IRCTC website. So in IRCTC website, we have seen up to what is it? Selecting the list values, right?
yeah.
IRCTC. Click sign up. Yeah. So we have scripted up to question, right? What is a question? Yeah, question drop down list. Now let us see the next element after question. Answer text box. Let us do this. What attributes are available for this? Let us check this text box. What attribute we can use? Name. Name is there, right? So name we can use. So d dot, same way we have tried. It is normal. Find element by dot name value dot clear. Okay, and then send keys dot send keys. Enter value. Mm, Suppose parrot. Okay, we are entering value into this answer text box, and after that first name and last name. Let us try this. What is the first name attribute? Class, type, value, size, name is there. So name we can use again. Same thing. So let us copy these two statements. Here it is name, correct? Name will be changing.
Yes, sir.
Name is here, first name. Just enter first name. Okay, done. Now what is the next object? Again text box. Again copy same thing. These two statements are mandatory for every text box. Just copy those two statements, clear and send keys, and then find what is the attribute we can use for last name. Again, name is the attribute. So for to identify element using name, what is the method we have to use? By dot name we have to use. So the same method we are using here. See, this is called. See here in this script, right? We are using to identify different elements. We are using different methods by ID, by name, by link text, correct? Is it right? These methods, these are called locators. What is it? Locators. Locators means
Okay.
that the attribute or method which we are using to identify or to locate that particular element. So this method, we are using this method to locate a particular element. That's why it is called a locator. Understand? ID. See locator methods. What are the locators? Locators in script in Selenium. Locators means nothing but a method that we are using to identify an element. So what are the locators we are using so far? We use so far ID, name, link text, or partial link text also. It is also a locator. Understand? And
Sir,
similarly,
those are all we are calling. Sir, those are all the attributes, right, sir? Name,
yeah,
ID, link text.
name
Methods
ID.
means backdrop name means method.
No, no. See, link text is not a
Yes, tell me, sir.
direct attribute, right? Link text is not attribute, correct? Partial link text is
Okay.
not attribute.
Okay.
So that's why I'm telling that it is, these are the
Okay. Okay.
methods. These methods by partial link text, by link text, by name, by ID. These are all methods which are used to identify a web element in the web page. So these methods are called locators in Selenium. Understand? Okay.
Okay.
These are called,
Including by, right?
no, no, not by.
Including by, we call it as method, right, sir?
No,
We are
no, no.
not excluding it.
No,
So
no,
simply
no.
we can
No,
no.
no, no.
Okay.
By is a separate class.
Simply name.
By is a class, okay? And name is a method. Link text is a method
Okay.
of this class. So
Okay.
that's why these are the methods: link text, partial link text, name,
Okay. Before you are calling.
yeah, ID. These methods are called locators. Understand? Okay.
Okay,
So
sir. Got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
the next one. What is the next one? Okay, what is the name of this? Last name. Copy this. Already copied, done. Okay. So what is the next element? First name, last name, gender, list
Gender.
box again. So for list box,
Yes.
we have three steps, right? What are those three steps? These three steps we have to copy, correct? See, first thing, I will remove these comments. Okay. First web element, find that drop down list box. How to find the drop down list box? Which locator we have to use? We have to find out that one. So first look at attributes of that drop down box. What attributes are available? ID is not available. So next we have to check for name, correct? So name is available. So gender,
Yes, sir.
name is a gender. So using name attribute to identify the element, what is the locator we have to use? By dot name, correct? Name is a locator. So here the locator value is gender. So once we are getting this drop down, see here, give different name because DDL is already defined here. We are using here. So we have to use here different variable name. I will give gender. Okay. Gender. Okay. Gender. And from this gender, we have to get all the items. Correct. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Gender options. Gender options. We have to get. So these gender options, from these gender options, we have to select one item. What items are available? We have to check here. Inside select what options are available. Male, female. So we can use this male or female value. If you want to use this value, what is the method we have to use? To use this male or female value to select an item, then what is the method should be used? Visible by text. Select by visible text. To select an item by using this value attribute, then you have to use select by value. If you want to identify a list item by using index number, then we should select here select by index. So now I want to select an item by using this text, male or female. So I want to select here male. So I will be passing here male. So here method what we are using, select by visible text. Are you clear? So these are the three statements we are using to select a gender drop down value male. First step, first identify or get gender drop down web element. After that, from this gender drop down web element, get all selectable list items. Understand? And from this list items, select one item by using any one of these three methods, either select by visible text, select by value, and select by index. And here we are using select by visible text. The value that should be selected is male. Are you clear? Yeah. Now
Yes, sir.
similarly, select marital status. So again, marital status. Just identify this. What attribute we can use? Again, name we can use. So name is here marital status. Give here MS and give here MS options. MS options. Okay. Variable name I'm changing. And from this MS options, we should select what option we should select. We have to see here what options are available: married, unmarried.
MS.
So here I'm selecting married. Copy that. That's it. So like this, you can script drop down list boxes. Okay, now let us go directly uh, some other new different object which we have not seen. Let us select here radio button. Okay. See, these are all you can try this one. Okay, all these fields you can write a script. You know it right now how to write a script for all text boxes, hmm, for all drop downs. Whatever the drop downs and text boxes we have not covered here, you please
Okay.
try to write a code. Now I'm coming directly to this radio buttons. Okay. Now let us see that how to script a radio button. So let us write here radio buttons. How to first let us see what is the HTML code for this radio button. How it is a HTML code is written. This is the radio button. Okay. See what is the code for this. What is it?
ID is there, sir. ID.
Yeah, 1 second. Copy this. Control C. So this is the code. This is the code. And yes, what is this? Yes. Yes is nothing but the text of this radio button. Okay. No is
Okay.
text for the second radio button. Okay. See, first radio button, what properties are available in the first radio button? What is HTML tag for radio button? HTML tag is input. And what attributes are available? Name is available. ID also available, right? And checked is available. And on click is one thing. And type. So what are all the attributes we should use? ID we can use, correct? ID we can use, because ID is the first preference should be given, correct? So using ID we can identify that radio button. So identify that d dot find element by dot id value. And what is the method to select that radio button? Click is the method, simply click. Got it? We are clicking that radio button. Understand? We are clicking this radio button.
Okay, sir.
Suppose if you click this radio button, what will happen? That radio button will be selected. If I click on this no radio button, that radio button will be selected, correct? If I click on this,
Yes, sir.
it will be selected. So if you click on that radio button, that is enough to select a radio button option. Understand? Okay, got it. So to select a radio button, what is
Yes,
the method? What is the statement we are using? Click is the method. Are you clear? Selecting radio
yes,
button.
sir.
Select radio button. How do you select? Method. What method we use? Click is the method. To select radio button, we use method called click. Understand? So it is very easy. Now let us see that some other thing. Okay, here we don't have any other different types of objects.
Sir, which one, sir? How to identify which one we should press? Either yes or no? How to identify? How would you know?
Hey, that depends upon the test
But
case,
it is
right?
clicked or
Depends upon the test case. In the test case,
I
it,
know, sir.
huh?
No, sir. In our script,
Mm,
go to our script, sir.
mm,
Go to our script. In
mm,
our script, not this one. Yeah.
mm. This is a statement.
Go to our script. Yes, sir.
Radio button.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, in this statement, which indicates yes or no, how to identify, sir? How would you know?
That's what ma. Here you are highlighting right
It's
here.
yes or no.
Yeah, that's what ma. See here, Govind. Here you are highlighting first this particular button, yes button.
Uh,
Correct? Ah?
okay, okay.
And here
Yes,
you
sir.
are seeing what attributes are available
Okay,
for this radio button. What is the name?
okay, sir. Okay.
What is the ID?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where is that ID? See,
Yeah.
ID is this one, correct? This is the value we are
No,
using.
in ID is mentioned by,
Yeah, by dot
yeah,
ID,
yeah. My yes, yes,
correct?
yes. Yeah. So using this we can identify, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, got it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So like this, we can identify it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now let us run this.
Mm.
Let us run this script. Then we will see with checkboxes and other elements. Close, save it once again. Now run. Okay. Yes is clicked here. So that's it. So all steps are executed successfully without any issues. Yes is selected here, and all values are selected,
Sir,
married.
answer is not coming, sir. Huh?
Hmm? What ma? What
I
Govind?
tried. The parrot is not come.
Parrot is coming, right?
Parrot we gave, right?
Yeah,
Parrot. Oh, okay, it came, sir. Okay.
two times it is entered.
Yeah, you got it, sir. Got it. It came.
Yeah, two times it is
Yes, yes,
coming
okay, yeah,
because see,
coming.
here we are using two times. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so fine. So now let us see with the one checkbox where we can see this checkboxes. One
Okay, sir.
second. Here in this screen there is no checkbox available. Let us go to
Terms and conditions, sir. In the terms and condition, we can see the checkbox. After general,
yeah, one second, one second. No, here I think so. No checkboxes will be available. Go to login page. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, we'll try with some other application. One second. Which application we can go? Okay. Let me go to Gmail. Okay. See, suppose I want to create a script for Gmail. Let us create a new script, new class for this class Gmail. Okay, with the main method. Okay, Gmail. Okay, now and here first statement, first method as usual. Launching the we have to launch a Gmail application, correct? So we have to copy this. Open IRCTC. Similarly, we have to open Gmail. Is it right? Open Gmail. Okay, and here we have to change this address gmail.com, correct? Open Gmail page, Gmail login page. That's it. And we have to declare this d variable. Is it right? As a static WebDriver d. Now we have to import this class. Okay, say this one we have to import. Yes, done. So first method, we open the Gmail. We call that method open Gmail. Done. Now login to Gmail login. Okay, right here separate method login Gmail. Then now you write the code for this. What is this first text box attributes? Let us see that. What attributes are available? ID is available. So we can use email ID d dot find element by dot ID, then dot clear. Since it is a text box, we have to use dot send keys, or we can see this one here. One second, let me go to create a account. If I go to create account, there we can say directly checkboxes, I guess. Let us see here. Is there any checkboxes? Yes. Okay, here we have checkboxes. Let us go with this one, not what is that, not login. I will go with the create account. Okay, so first I have to click on this create account link. Is it right? So identify this create account link. What is the link text? This is the link text, correct? Create account is a link text. Copy this. So here I am changing this create account. Create account is a method name, and how to click the link? D dot find element by dot link text. Link text. What is the text? Create account dot click. Okay, we are clicking on that create account link. After that, okay, now I will go through this directly checkbox. You please try create a script, okay, for all these fields. Okay, clear, Govin? You create a script for this functionality to create an account. Okay, and here I want to skip this
Okay.
verification. So I need to select this checkbox.
Okay, sir.
Understand? How to automate this particular checkbox selection
Okay.
step in Selenium. That's what we'll see first. It is the next one is checkbox. How to select a checkbox. Radio buttons, and this is checkbox. Okay, now what is the HTML code for checkbox? Let us see that first. Select this checkbox. So this is the HTML code, and copy that code. Control C. It is HTML code. What is HTML tag for checkbox? Input.
Input.
Input is HTML tag. And what all the attributes are available? Value, name, ID, type. So what attribute we can use? ID is available, so ID we can
ID.
use. Okay. Now how to select a checkbox? Select. There are two operations we can do on this checkbox. One is selection, another one unselect a checkbox. Is it right? These are the actions we can execute, correct? Select and unselect the checkbox. How to automate select checkbox action, and how to automate unselection of a checkbox. Let us see first one. Select checkbox. See, first of all, to select a checkbox, suppose if I click on this checkbox blindly, what will happen? If the checkbox is not selected, that checkbox would be selected. Now if I click on this checkbox, the checkbox is unselected. Is it right? If I click on this checkbox now, it is selected. But if I click once again now, it will be unselected. That means the action that we are going to, the method that we are going to use to select or unselect the checkbox is click. I got my point? The click is the method we are going to
Yes,
use
sir.
to select or to unselect the checkbox. But we have to ensure that if your test case says that checkbox should be selected, then our script should select that checkbox. It should not unselect the checkbox. Is it right? Suppose if your test case says that the checkbox should be unselected, then our script should unselect that checkbox. It should not select the checkbox. Correct? So like that, you have to script it in the Selenium. So how you can make sure that whether the checkbox is selected or not, that is important. Suppose I want to select a checkbox. That is what I want to do. So how you can make sure that the checkbox is selected after running our code? So let us see that. First we have to see that what attribute we can use. ID. This is the ID, right? Skip captcha. Okay, that is the ID value. Copy that. First identify that checkbox element d dot find element by dot id. By using this id we can identify that element. Got it? Now you have to see what you want to do. See, I want to select, this is my action I want to automate. Select skip captcha checkbox in the application. Skip captcha checkbox. Okay, this checkbox should be selected. Now first we are identifying that element using one particular attribute by using locator id, and after that we have to check that whether this checkbox is already selected or not. Understand? I want to verify that whether this checkbox is already selected. Look at this here, is selected. What I want to verify, I want to check that whether this checkbox is, this element is already selected. Understand? Are you clear? This checkbox is
Yes, sir.
already selected. If this checkbox is already selected, it returns true value. If this checkbox is not already selected, this method returns false value. Are you clear? So here I am writing if condition, if
Yes, sir.
bracket no then open flower brackets. See, that means if this checkbox is already not selected, only then you have to click that checkbox. If the checkbox is already selected, then you no need to click on that checkbox. Is it right? Because the checkbox is already selected, so you should not click on that checkbox. If you click on that checkbox, what will happen? That checkbox will be unselected. But what we want to do this action, what action you want to execute? Selection action I want to execute. But checkbox is already selected. So in that scenario, we should not touch that checkbox. We should not click on that checkbox because it is already selected. When you should click on that, if the checkbox is not selected already, then only we have to click on that to select that checkbox. So using this if condition, we are checking that whether whether this element, what is this element? Checkbox element is selected. If it is selected, so here we have to put here not, say not is not equal to 1. One second. I think so. Should not write like this. No, it is also not accepted. Not equal to 1. Boolean dot true. Okay. See here, I am verifying that this method return value, this method returns true or false. Are you clear? This method returns true or false. If this return value is not equal to true, what is that means? The checkbox is not already selected. Are you getting this point? When this method returns false value, if this checkbox is not already selected, then this method returns a false value, false boolean value. So in that case, that false value is not equal to true. So this overall condition will become true. That means when this overall condition will become true, that is important. Whenever the checkbox is not selected, this condition will be true. If this checkbox is already selected, then this checkbox will become a false. So when this checkbox is not selected, then I want to run this if condition. And inside this if condition, I will be adding one statement. What is that statement? Dot click. That's it. Just look at this statement. Understand this statement. How we scripted selecting a checkbox statement. First we are checking that whether the checkbox is already selected or not. If it is not selected, only then I want to click this checkbox. That means if this checkbox is not already selected, only then this if condition will be true, and only then this statement will be executed. Suppose if the checkbox is already selected, then what is the value this method returns? True value it returns. Then if it is a true, this condition will become false. Overall condition will be failed. So this statement will not be executed because checkbox is already selected. So this condition will be failed and this statement will not be executed. Understand, Govin? You got it? How this condition works?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I want to unselect the
The first
checkbox.
statement, if it is,
Mm,
sir,
mm.
mm,
Yes, Govin?
yeah, first statement is selected means, yeah, first statement is selected means true, right, sir? True is not equal to true means it will be click.
Yeah,
So
correct. Yeah,
first
see,
statement is
yeah.
selected means,
See, is selected is a method. It returns true or false value. When it returns true value, if this checkbox is selected, then it returns true value. If this checkbox is not selected, then it returns a false value. Are you clear?
yes, sir.
Suppose now I want to write a code for unselect the checkbox. I want to unselect the checkbox. Okay. I want to unselect capture checkbox. See how to write a code for this. Copy same statement. Only condition will be changing here. Is it right? See, only I have removed here not. Two equals I have to write. Equal. See here I am using not equal condition. Here I am using equal condition. When this condition will be passed now, in this if condition, second if condition, when it will be passed?
False. Unchecked.
If the
If it is
checkbox
unchecked,
is
it is not
unselected.
selected.
Yes, is
Unchecked.
not selected.
Unselected.
Is it right? That means I will change this condition in different way. See that here I'm using equal and here I'm using false. False. Boolean dot false. Are you clear? That means when this is selected is false. If the checkbox is not selected, then it will be false. Is it right? Then this statement will be running. And here, what I want to do, I want to unselect the checkbox. When you should click on this checkbox to unselect it, if the checkbox is already selected, then I have to click on that to unselect that. Got it? So this code
Yes, sir.
will unselect the checkbox and this code will select the checkbox. Understand? Okay, now coming
Already selected means why you, sir, already selected means why you clicking, sir?
where we are
Sir,
clicking if it is
the
already
second statement, second,
here.
yeah, is selected equal to boolean dot true.
Mm. Hey, but
Yeah,
what you want to automate here?
boolean dot, you
So this,
unselect the
yeah,
checkbox.
I want to
Like that.
unselect the checkbox. Is it right?
Okay.
I
For
want to.
example,
Mm.
the is selected. For example, is selected is false. Right? False.
Mm.
False is not equal to true. That is not correct. So this condition also it won't happen, right? This one, the
Correct.
statement
This
won't be
statement will not
executed.
be running.
The
This
next
statement will
statement.
not be running. Correct?
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the point? No, very simple.
Yes, sir.
See, to select a checkbox, when you should click on the checkbox to select a checkbox. If the checkbox is not selected, then you have to click on that.
Okay.
Correct? So that is this condition.
Yes,
See,
sir.
we are checking with false value because if this is selected is false, then you have to click on that. To unselect a checkbox, when you should click on the checkbox, if the checkbox is selected, then you have to click on that to unselect it. Correct. So that means what is the condition of this is selected value should be true. To unselect it, you have to click on that. Understand? To unselect
Yeah,
a
we can.
checkbox.
Yeah, we
Hmm,
can use either above if and below if, right, sir? We should not use both ifs, right?
no, man,
We have
depends.
to use either the
No,
above if or
Govin, depends
depends
upon
on.
the see what
Hmm.
action you want to do. If you want to select a checkbox, this is the
Okay.
condition you should use. To unselect the
Okay.
checkbox, you should use this condition. Understand?
Okay, sir. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, that is one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now let us run this one. See that is it selecting or not checkbox. Now let me call this. We have to call it here. We are directly see checkbox is selected. Got it? Checkbox is
Yes, sir.
selected. Okay. So
Okay.
like this, we have to script to select or to unselect the checkbox. Just I will copy this code example in the code. This is the code to select a checkbox. To select a checkbox, we have to check that. So here I will be using simply web element to reduce web element dot is selected. In the place of web element, you should write a full statement. Understand? This statement we have to write. So this is the code to select a checkbox. First, we are checking that whether that web element is already selected. If it is a false, then we have to click on that. To unselect the checkbox, what is the code we are writing? It is the code to unselect the checkbox. Again, here I'm deleting this web element. I'm writing here web element dot is selected. Web element dot click. Okay. So this is the code to unselect a checkbox
Okay, sir.
we have to use. Okay. So is there any other elements that we have to look into that? Checkboxes we have seen, all the drop downs, all different types of controls we have seen, right? Is there anything that we missed out? Drop downs, checkboxes, text boxes, radio buttons we covered. Okay, these are the basic elements. In any web page, we could find these elements. So we should know first how to automate these elements, basic operations, basic actions on these elements. Okay, now save this.
Yes, ma'am.
And now another important topic, locators. See, just write, we'll discuss in detail about the locators. What is the locator? Methods that we can use to identify web elements in the web page. That is called locators, right? So let us discuss in detail about locators. It is very important topic. Let me select. Is verifications. Okay, not required. Okay, let us take this locators. See, what is the locators means? By methods. By methods used, the list of by methods. The list of by methods used to identify web elements in the web page are called locators, or a list of by methods used to identify web elements in the web page. So what are all the locators are available? List of locators. So what all the locators are available? How we can check that? Simply by dot. See, these are all locators. Are you clear? So these are all locators that we can use to identify web elements in the web page. See, what all the locators are available? First, let me give as per the priority. First thing is ID. That is the first method. Okay, clear? By dot ID. That is the first locator. Are you clear? And the second one, by
Yes, sir.
dot name. And the third one, by dot, what we can use third one? Link text. If it is a link, by dot link text. Where is that? By dot link text. Link text. Next one, by dot partial link text. Next one, by dot class name. The next one, ID link text, partial link text. Okay. CSS selector and XPath tag name. See, by dot tag name also we can use, and by dot XPath and by dot CSS selector. CSS selector path, I guess. CSS selector, yes. So these are all 8 methods we can use to identify web elements in Selenium. These are all the different locators that we can use in Selenium. the first priority should be given to ID. How, when we can use this ID locator? If ID attribute is available. Is it right? Correct? When we can use this name attribute? If name attribute is available. If
Yes, sir.
name attribute is available. Correct. When we use this link text, if the element is a link,
And
correct?
ID is not.
If the element
Yeah. Link
is a
text is
link,
available.
is a is a link. Understand? When we use this, if the element is a link with long text, is it right? With long text. When we use this class name, if the element has unique class name, unique class name, that element class name should be different from all other elements in the web page. Understand? If the element has a unique class name, then we can use by class name attribute. Similarly, generally, right, when
Example, sir. Sir,
or
example, sir.
I'll tell you one second. Generally, right, if the element has unique class name, or to get multiple elements, or to get group of elements, or to get elements list, we use this by class. I will show you that one, how to use this one. Okay. The same way, if the element has unique tag name, or to get elements list, we use this by tag name. Now, what is this X path? First, let us see by class name. Okay. Up to here we have seen, no doubt, right? Up to these four we have seen, we have used. Understand? Got it? By ID we used it, by name we used it, by link text also we used it, and by partial link text also we have seen, right? Govin, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let us see this by class name. What is the use of by
Yes, sir.
class?
Yes, sir.
By class name.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Hello.
Yes, Govin, are you not able to hear me?
Now you able to hear, sir? Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, okay. Just see, I'm explaining now what is a by dot class name, how we use this by dot class name. When we use this by dot class name, for example, let me take this one. See, in this web page, go to F12. Okay. Let us see that. What is the HTML? What is the class name for this element? Is there a class attribute here for this text box? No class attribute, correct? Here, see that there is no class attribute here. Okay. For this text box, is there a class? No class available. Okay. Here, no class is defined. Good. Here, no class is defined here also. Let us see that. Yeah, here class is there. What is the class? Placeholder text, correct? Now similarly, look at this. What is the class for this year text box? Here no class. Understand? So here there is no class for this. Again, similarly for month drop down, class is there. No, select simple objects. Don't go to very complex. Here class is there. No class is there. Okay, I think so. We have to go to IRCTC website. There we can see multiple elements with the class attribute. I need elements with the class attributes to look into this. How to use class name locator. What is the use of class name locator? Okay. Okay, let us see here. User ID. Dapanma. Class is there. What is the class name? Login user ID. Correct. Now similarly, look at the class name for password. What is a class? Login password. See, it is different. Correct. That means user ID text box has a different class value and password has a different class value. Correct. Understand? Similarly, captcha. See that
Yes, sir.
this class also different, but name also available. At the same time, class also is having unique value. Understand? In this web page, these three text boxes having two attributes with unique values. What is the first attribute? Name. Every text box has a unique value for name attribute. At the same time, class also is different. So I can use class to identify these elements. Got my point here? So let us see that how it works. I want to install IDE here. IDE or let us go to IRCTC application. Okay. See here, I want to run login page. Here we are using right now ID, correct, to identify a username text box. Now I can try with class name also to identify the username text box. What is the class name for this user ID? Let us see that. Class name. Class name is login user ID, correct? Copy this value. And now d dot find element by dot class name. What is the class name? Dot clear. See, I'm clearing that value by using class name. Now, if you run this login function, login method, this statement should run successfully without any error. Understand? Suppose if this class name locator is not working to identify that element, this statement will throw error in the execution. If that element is identified successfully by using this class name locator, then it will be running successfully without any error. Now let us try to run this login method. I will run login method. I will comment this sign up. I'm running login method now. Okay. Save this and close this. See, it is running good, correct? Without any error. That means this class name locator is successfully identifying this username text box. Are you clear, Govin? See, we are in this statement, we are
Yes, sir.
identifying the username text box by using class name. So like this, in the web page, if the web elements contains unique class name values, then we can use class name locator as well to identify those web elements. Got it? See, sometimes we can use this class
Okay.
name. Suppose if there are multiple web elements in the web page with the same class, it may be possible. In some web pages, multiple different web elements may have same class value. In such scenario, we can use this class name locator to get multiple list of web elements with the same class value. Let us see that example. One example. Is there any in this particular page? Nothing is there. Go to sign up page. Here, these three text boxes having different class values. Understand? Now let us go to sign up page and then let us check it there. Is there any elements, two elements with the same class? Understand my point? So locate that here. What is this class value? No class available here. No class is there. Look at that. What is the class? txt fld. That is a value of class for the username text box. Now look at this for your answer text box. What is the class? What is the class? Look at that here. What is the class for this your answer text box? Same value for username text box and your answer text box having same class value. And similarly, first name. See that class is same. So all these text boxes having same class. And suppose what is this drop down class? Auto combo. What is the class for this combo box? Auto combo. Now similarly look at this. What is the class for this mail? Drop down. See same auto combo. That means what we can observe here, all drop down boxes in this web page has same class value and all text boxes are having same class value. Now for example, I want to get all text box elements, then I can write this statement. See, in my sign up link, or I will write separate function. Get text boxes. It is my method. I want to get all text boxes. See how what is the class value for all text boxes? Txt field. Copy that. Say d dot find elements. See that here. I am getting find elements method. I'm using now not find element. When we use find element to get one single element, but if you want to get multiple more than one element, then we should use here find elements method. Find element. See what is the method, what this method returns. This is the return value. After colon, the value is nothing but return value. What this method returns. See the first method returns web element. The second method returns the list of web elements. It returns a list of web elements. This method returns a single web element, and this method, second method, returns the list of web elements. So now I'm going to use this method by dot class name. By dot class name. What is the class name? Txt field. So this method returns list of web elements, right? So you should define here list of web element like this. Web element. Define some variable, list variable. Text boxes. Text boxes. See, we have to import this class, list class, from Selenium, Java util. From here you can import it. It is a Java list collection. It is a in Java core Java collection. This one, okay. It is a core Java collection object list one. So utility this one you have to use. See it is imported. Java dot util dot list. What type of list it is? List of web elements. Understand? Collection of web elements. It is one list collection Java collection object list. So this list is nothing but a collection of web elements. So I'm defining one variable txts txt list. I will define txt list text list. So this statement find elements by class name txt field. So this statement returns a list of text boxes with this particular class name, and all the list boxes, all the text boxes are assigned into this a list variable. Now you can print all the list variables one by one. Suppose see, what is the name of this list box? First list box. What is the name of this list box? Username. What is the name of this text box? Answer. What is the name of this first name text box? First name. Understand? So what I am trying to do here, I am getting all the list text boxes and I want to display each text box name attribute value. I want to print all the text boxes name attribute value. Understand? See that. For, see here I'm using for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than txt list dot size I plus plus. See this statement, understand this statement. What is the statement will do? For loop I have written for int I equal to 0. It is initialization variable starting from I equal to 0. This is the condition. What is this condition I'm defining here? While I value less than this list size, less than this list size. Understand? Suppose if this list size is nothing but number of elements in that list. Suppose if there are 5 text boxes returned by this statement, the list size is 5. So then this I value should be less than 5. Then I want to continue this. If this I value equal or greater than or equal to a list size, then I don't want to run this for loop. I want to stop it. So as long as this condition is true, this for loop will be repeated. After running this loop, every time I value will be incremented by 1. Are you clear? You got this logic here. Go in. The condition is
Yes,
as
sir.
long as this I value should be less than the text box's list size. That is a condition I defined here. Now inside this, see that txt list dot items. No, I can define here directly I dot yeah get have to use sorry get. See get method is there for list collection. There is a get method to get each element, to get the current element. See get method, I can use this get method. Get integer. What is this integer? Index number you have to pass. So I am passing I. So this statement returns web element text box. See I am getting a text box element. I'm getting the text box, first text box element into this variable, and using this text box element, I can print here the text box name system dot out dot print line text box one text box one. What is the text box name? I'm printing here text box name I plus plus I plus 1 plus colon space, and here I want to print that text box name text box dot get attribute. I want to get name attribute value, name of the text box value. See this statement, what this statement is doing. See, get text box names, all text box names. I'm changing this one. I want to get or display text box names. This is the method, display text box names. Are you clear? See, I am printing here, I'm getting here first text box I value equal to 0 first time, correct? So here it returns first text box into this variable, and for this first text box I'm getting name attribute value by using get attribute method. And the second time for I value will be 1, that means second element. So the second text box will be assigned into this variable, and from this second text box we are displaying here name attribute value. Like this for loop will be repeated for all the text boxes inside this text boxes list. Are you clear, Govin? So here we are using list
Yeah, what is
Java
what
collection.
is that I plus one?
Yes, ma?
Okay.
I
What
plus
is
one.
that I plus one? Oh, okay, numbers.
Yeah. I am.
Serial number. Okay.
Yeah. Serial number exactly. That means it is a text box one, text box two, like that. I want to print it 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay. Now run this
Okay.
method. I will. Now let me run this method, and let us see that how it will print all the names of text boxes in that web page. Oh, sorry guys. I have to go to sign up page, right? We have to go to sign up page. That means it is wrong. Stop it. We are missing one statement. We have to go to sign up page. No, we have to click this statement, copy this statement here. We have to move to sign up page. After going to sign up page, we have to run these statements. Okay. Now run. Run. What's happening? Very slow. It is very slow going. Just it will be running. Just check that. Okay. Execution is over. See that console. In the console, you could see all the text boxes names. How many text boxes are there? There are 12 text boxes with this particular class name, with the class name as txt field, and all those classes text boxes names are printed here one by one. Username, answer, first name, last name. Understand? So like this, we can work with a list collection object. By using class name, we can get a list of elements. By using class name attribute, by using class name locator, we can get a list of web elements into a list collection. And from this list collection, you can go through one by one. Okay? Okay, Govin, just you go through this and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir. What is the use of this one, sir? We are getting just we are seeing that class names are same or not, right? For proper
No, no, not
attributes
like
are
that.
same
Not
for the
like that. Not like that. See, at the time of working dynamic elements, we will see that later, where we will be using this logic and this code in real-time scripting. While working sometimes with the
Okay, sir.
dynamic web elements, you may have to write the code like this
Okay,
to
okay, sir.
to work
Okay,
with the dynamic web elements. Okay, that we'll see that. I will show you
okay,
later.
sir.
Okay.
Okay.